This car has an octane hitbox, a sleek design, and gained popularity because of a pro player from France, the country of love. Everyone loves the Fennec, but why? What's up guys, welcome to another video. If you're new here, I've got to remind you that we love dropping great tips, top 10s, and highlights on our channel. A lot of you have been asking for videos dedicated to specific cars, and that's what we do here. We give you guys what you want. If you're not already part of the Top Viral crew, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications by clicking or tapping that bell. Make sure to give the video a like and share it with friends. I'm Jess for Top Viral Gaming, and now let's get into the video. Today we're doing a deep dive into one of Rocket League's most popular cars, the Fennec. We'll be going over the vehicle's availability, value, hitbox, easily performed tricks, and more. By going through all of this, we hope to find out if the Fennec is worth all of the hype and deserves all of the fanfare. Availability and value. The Fennec was released back in July 2019 and could be obtained through the Totally Awesome crate. However, since the days of crates are old news, you can now get the car through the use of blueprints or through trading. There is a third way to get the Fennec, and that's by straight up paying for it. The vehicle body itself costs roughly 600 to 800 credits for all platforms, and 100 to 300 credits for the blueprints with an added 500 credits for the crafting price. Hitbox. The Fennec uses the octane hitbox, and it's one of the simpler hitboxes in the game and is quite balanced in terms of how it fits to the body of the car. One thing the Fennec does better than the octane is that this car outlines the hitbox more accurately with its shape and size. Now, this may seem like a minor detail, but players say they find this helpful when making shots and judging how they want the ball to bounce off their car. Because of the more true-to-shape design, it's easier to gauge how the ball is going to come off your car based on how you strike it. The Fennec can also be compared to another fan-favorite car, the Dominus, due to its boxy shape. This makes it a great in-between car for Octane and Dominus mains thinking about making the switch. Control and feel. The Fennec is easy to use and maneuver. It moves like the Octane, but it's a bit bulkier and bigger. You can feel some power when you hit the ball. Sometimes when performing aerial moves, it can feel lighter, just like the Octane does, and that feeling increases the higher you go to hit the ball. We keep comparing the Fennec to the Octane because it's one of the easier cars to use. It's fairly balanced, and you'll be able to pick it up fairly easily. Importance of hitboxes and control. Next time you're playing using the Octane, look very closely at your ball hits. In some instances, you can kind of see how the ball doesn't really make contact with your car. This is something we touched on earlier when discussing the hitbox, but allow me to give you the reasoning behind this. It comes down to the hitbox's surface area. The Octane has more curves, and it doesn't really fit into the true hitbox dimensions that well. Now, when you fill the hitbox just like the Fennec does, you get to see and determine easily from sight where the ball will come into contact with the car. Whether it be from the bottom or the top, it will be easier to handle the ball with a much fuller car like the Fennec, and it seems like the pros agree as well. Lots of pros are switching to this vehicle. When on the ground, the contact area is important, but in the air, it's even more important. When doing air dribbles, flip resets, or even double taps, a car with a fuller body makes it easier. The more surface area that you have that can fill the hitbox, it will be easier to maneuver and control. The same goes for the power feel of the car as well. It won't seem as if the ball is floating when you hit it. Seeing the impact somehow makes the power behind the hit even more impactful. Alright, so let me ask you guys. How many of you are either Fennec mains, trying to get the Fennec, or have tried it once to see how it was? If you're one of those, hit that like button to let us know. Comment down below with what you like or dislike about the Fennec. Professional League. Like I mentioned, a lot of pros are slowly switching to the Fennec, and it's become one of the top voted cars by higher ranked players as well. When the Fennec first came out, the player base was quick to jump on the hype train. I remember watching Squishy Muffins try out the car when it first arrived, and he's always been going back and using it in his matches. Other pros used the Fennec as well at the start of its lifetime. Aside from Squishy pushing the Fennec meta back then, it was also popularized due to Chaussette, who used the Fennec a week after the release and promptly won a tournament with the vehicle body. Not to mention the whole push for the Fennec car back during Season 8 of RLCS. Surprisingly enough, a year has passed and the Fennec is still one of the highest rated cars, still dominating on the battlefield. Don't think it is? Well, here's some footage to help convince you otherwise. Before we go on, we want to thank you guys for checking out this video. Be sure to subscribe to our channel and click or tap that bell to get notified about our latest videos. Also, hit that like button. This lets us know that you want to see more content just like this. Tricks. Due to the design of the car itself fitting nice and snug into the hitbox, it gives you a brand new advantage to doing tricks. The car itself easily helps you visualize how the ball will bounce off the car. But what tricks are easy to execute with the Fennec? Tricks can be lumped into two categories: aerial tricks and ground tricks. For the Fennec, it really does aerial tricks well. Aerial tricks involve a ton of strategy and skill, but when you pull them off, it is such a sweet flex. The first one is flip resets. A flip reset is one of the advanced aerial moves that the Fennec helps in making easier for you to execute. A flip reset is basically when you use the ball as a surface to regain your flip. The reason why this is considered such an advanced move is because of how small the surface of the ball when making contact with it in the air, and because your car and ball are constantly moving. The reason why the Fennec helps tremendously with this is because you can easily spot the bottom of the car. A big part in doing the reset flip is making sure that all of the four wheels of the car make contact with the ball at the same time. And when you can see the underside of your car, you can easily control the position of the car to how you want it to be. The next aerial trick is the air dribble. Air dribbles will be your best friend if you're just starting out in Rocket League. Simply put, they're a way of controlling the ball while you're in the air. This trick will also be your starting point for most flip tricks and aerial maneuvers. The big reason why air dribbles are much easier to manage with the Fennec is again due to its surface area. When you're air dribbling, you're controlling the ball and extending your possession of the ball while you're flying high. Learn this and you won't be long until you see yourself on the track to platinum. So, is the Fennec worthy of all of the love it receives? We think it is. It's a solid car choice, and it could be argued that it's even better than the Octane. With so many pro players slowly switching over from the Octane to Fennec, we have to believe the hype is warranted. I'm going to get out of here, but before I do, what other kind of Rocket League videos do you guys want to see? Let us know in the comments down below. Check out our other videos, be sure to subscribe and turn on that bell to be notified about our latest videos. I'll see you guys later.